WWE SmackDown results. Former world champ joins Solo Sikoa and vows to take down Roman Reigns' Bloodline. Top champ replaced. 12/20ths. We got a big night on WWE SmackDown, with a former champ coming out to greet Solo Sikoa, while we got a big title match main event. Screenshots of WWE SmackDown from Sony Live. Vince Russo's shocking WCW locker room debut. Exclusive reaction video. Keep watching. Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline kicked off WWE SmackDown, and Sikoa called out Roman Reigns, who challenged him to a match for the Eula Fala at the Netflix premiere in January. Solo said he looked forward to facing the OTC alone before Drew McIntyre arrived. Solo was annoyed and asked why Drew was interrupting him. The latter said he was close to beating up Sikoa, but regretted not doing it. Also, Solo was the only one to stand up to Roman Reigns, which is why Drew was torn. Former WWE writer Barry's Judgment Day here. Drew said he would work his way through the OG Bloodline members, and if Solo took out Roman, the two of them would have finished their business. Jimmy Uso attacked Drew with his crutch and chased him backstage before SmackDown moved on. WWE SmackDown results, December 20, 2024. The Bloodline death. La Knight, Apollo Crews and Andrade. Carmelo Hayes death. Braun Strowman. Johnny Gargano death. Alex Shelley. Bianca Belair and Naomi death. Nia Jax and Candice LeRae to retain the Women's Tag Team Championship. WWE SmackDown results. The Bloodline versus La Knight, Apollo Crews and Andrade. The Bloodline started strong, but were sent outside before Andrade and Crews hit double dives on Tonga and Fatu. Sikoa was in control after a break on SmackDown, and Andrade came and was taken down by the Bloodline, along with Crews. Knight came in off the tag and got some big boots before hitting a neckbreaker. Crews came in for a crossface before Knight sent Fatu over the announce desk. Shinsuke Nakamura came in and took Knight out with a Kinshasa before Sikoa got the spinning solo and the Samoan spike on Crews for the win. Result: the Bloodline death. La Knight, Apollo Crews and Andrade. Grade B. The Motor City Machine Guns were backstage on SmackDown, and Alex Shelley said he would get revenge on Johnny Gargano tonight. Chelsea Green was being interviewed backstage on SmackDown and said she was finally in the history books, where she belongs. We got an update about Cody Rhodes' health after Saturday night's main event. The American Nightmare was at home resting. Kevin Owens was in a promo and said it wasn't his fault, and Cody, the referees, and Nick Aldis were all to blame. The Grayson Waller and Austin Theory effect was next, and the guest was Braun Strowman. Braun came out dressed as Santa Claus and tossed gifts into the crowd, but the hosts weren't enjoying it, calling themselves the Brains and him the Braun. Carmelo Hayes showed up and said he wasn't ready last week and wanted a rematch after calling Braun a big dumb ugly Santa Claus ***. Strowman said he would show him the Braun effect and toss some plastic palm trees from the ring at Mello before we headed for a break. WWE SmackDown results. Braun Strowman versus Carmelo Hayes. Strowman was in control early on and tossed Mello around the ring after hitting some big strikes. Mello's springboard move was countered before Braun missed the chokeslam. Mello was sent outside and Braun chased after him, but Hayes managed to get in the ring just before the ref counted him out, letting him pick up the win via countout. Result: Carmelo Hayes death. Braun Strowman. Mello was celebrating after the match when Braun attacked him. Hayes ran off backstage and Strowman chased him. Grade C. Tiffany Stratton wished Nia Jax and Candice LeRae luck for their match before Nia told her she should stay back tonight. Braun Strowman was chasing Carmelo Hayes backstage on SmackDown, and Legado del Fantasma gave him the wrong directions. Mello showed up with a steel chair and beat him down before running off. WWE SmackDown results. Johnny Gargano versus Alex Shelley. Gargano was in control early on and got some big moves on Shelley before the latter came out of the corner with a diving stomp. Alex hit some big kicks off the apron before we headed for a break. On SmackDown, Shelley got a backslide pin attempt before locking in an armbar. Gargano broke out and hit some big kicks before driving Shelley into the turnbuckles. Shelley headed up top, but Ciampa ran distraction and allowed Gargano to take him down before getting the pin off a high crossbody. Result: Johnny Gargano death. Alex Shelley. WWE SmackDown results. Bianca Belair and Naomi C versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bianca and LeRae kicked off the match, and Nia was tagged early. Stratton watched from backstage. Naomi tagged in and took some big slams from Nia, but managed to kick out of the pin attempts. She replaced Jade Cargill in this match as the latter was injured. Nia was in the ring after a break on SmackDown and drove Bianca into their corner, isolating her. LeRae came in and took out Naomi before getting a senton on Belair. Naomi came back and got the tag before missing the split-legged moonsault on Nia, but hitting a big assistant powerbomb out of the corner. Nia's head was split open, and Bianca hit a 450 splash for a near fall. Stratton came out with her Money in the Bank briefcase before Candice hit Bianca with a DDT. Stratton handed Nia the briefcase, but the referee warned Jax before Bianca took her out with a cartwheel splash. Naomi hit LeRae with the moonsault in the ring for the win. Result: Bianca Belair and Naomi Nia Jax and Candice LeRae to retain the Women's Tag Team Championship.